Hey, it's a brand new day. Thanks for being here on the Rundown with Ramon. I hope your morning is blessed and well and fantastic. Started to figure out this start of this day, whether you're hearing us live on our podcast with a bit of music, and I'm wondering, is the music overpowering or not? We'll see when I hear this after the show, but I hope the music is okay. Hope it doesn't clip off my voice. Sometimes music does that, but glad you're here today for a brand new episode of the Rundown with Ramon. Be blessed and be well. And no matter what you do today, I'm asking you to make an impact in the life of somebody else. We have a brand new show for you today, a great show for you today. Oftentimes, we have insight from Seth Godin talking about, are you on land you own or on a rented land, referring to social media. We're going to talk about that. How to do work differently, some insights from Josh Patrick. Inc. magazine, marketers are losing their minds, but 7 ways companies are optimizing their SEO strategy. Funny here, the length Americans are willing to go to make every penny count, and 7 questions every leader should ask before launching a major initiative, and so much more. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. We bring you the best of the best of the best so you can know what to do, what you need to know today, what you may want to start your day with, what you may want to end your day with. And hey, no matter when you're listening to this, where you're listening to this, you always know the Rundown with Ramon is going to be full of good insight for you today. And of course, we're brought to you by our sponsors at Bitdefender. It's ironic. When you go home at night, when you leave your house, you go to the store, you walk your dog. When you leave your home, when you're in your home, oftentimes, what do we do? Click, click, lock the door of our house. When we park our car, go to the store, out of our vehicle, in our vehicle, we do what? Boop, boop, lock the doors of our car. So my message for you today is, are you ensure that your business is protected? Do you have 2-factor authentication? Are you educating yourself and your staff about different malware and phishing attacks and et cetera out there? Are you being careful what you click and aware that attackers, cyber criminals, do want to attack your business? Are you aware of that? They definitely want to do it. They want to attack and hack and make maliciousness of your business. So check out our friends at Bitdefender, bitdefender.com/Ramon, bitdefender.com/Ramon. Check that out and let us help you build a better business that is a more secure business. So welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. Remember, go to zoneofgenius.com. I encourage you today, don't miss out on that, zoneofgenius.com, to sign up for our email list so you don't miss out on amazing insight and content like this that we produce just about every single day. There's something for you on some platform to help you grow your business. With that, let's get started. A few things I wanted to share with you today. Guess what? My Asana account has been deleted. It's causing me angst. The world is not over. We'll just rebuild it. But man, our systems and processes, many of the things we need to follow up are in Asana, and it's all gone. Now, it's all gone because it's my fault. In the dashboard, there was 3 accounts, and all are tied to the Ramon at ramonray.com email, which we'll understand why that's important later on. 2 of them I didn't want. Past projects, a past client. I was like, oh, let me just delete these 2 and I'll keep that one. So I hit the delete button and said, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Asana did a great job warning me. And I said, yes. Lo and behold, everything went. I just wanted those 2 accounts that they call it deleted, not a 3rd account. Everything's labeled account, and it's all gone. Now, thankfully, the Asana support team seems like they're pretty good, and they can restore the information. If they can't, it will be a loss. I'll have to start over again, but I'm hoping they can restore the information, because most of the time when you delete an account on social media, it's not really deleted. It's just hidden from view and taken down, but they still archive a lot of that information. A, for things like this to restore it. B, in case police need to see it. And 3, I guess they just want to archive information to know how they've grown their company, what they've done. So that's one thing of the day. And I guess the lesson learned today, the warning signs are out there telling us, don't do it, or asking, are you sure you want to do it? Are you sure you want to do it? And if you do it, yay, maybe good things happen. But if you do it, you might suffer the consequences of that, and it may be detrimental. Maybe, like in my case, it seems Asana can restore it, but maybe it's a mistake that you can't go back on. So welcome to a brand new edition of today's Rundown with Ramon, and I have another exciting bit of news today. Ayanna, thanks for being here on the Rundown with Ramon. It's amazing, Ayanna, we talked before, so many members of my faith community, my church, are signing up. When I say so many, several have said, Ramon, what's the link? You're signing up. People are getting encouraged seeing me taking piano lessons. They're like, ooh, maybe we should take piano lessons too, Ayanna. And I'm now a client client of the musical web. And guess what, Ayanna? I got something to show you and to show my whole community. For those who don't know, I've been playing piano for 40 years. I'm 53 years old, but I never learned the academics, the theory, whatever you call it, of piano playing. I play by ear. I play in my church. I can play other songs, blah, 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 blah. But there's something I'm missing. I'm not going to another level. And it was really because I didn't learn. I'm missing a certain aspect of piano playing. So I signed up for the musical web, challenging myself. Lesson learned. Are you challenging yourself to greatness? And I'm starting from the beginning. I said to myself, and I got something to show you all, let me just skip and move to lesson like 100 or 40 or whatever it is. But I said, no, what a beauty it would be for me to refresh and start from scratch. And so I went to lesson number 1 and I started naming the keys. Now, did I skip through a little bit? Yeah, I didn't realize there was a test. So I said, let me take the test. And if I know this, then I can move on in good faith and good conviction, meaning knowing I'm not, skipping what I shouldn't skip. But some things I think you have permission. If you can skip, that's why if you know how to drive in country A, they're like, just take the written test and you can drive in country B because you already took the test. They just want to kind of make sure functionally. So guess what? Lesson 1B, naming the keys. I got 100%, 9 out of 9. Ramon Ray knows the keys of the piano. It was nice. I was a bit nervous. I'm like, man, maybe I got to go back and take this. But here's the lesson learned. If Ramon Ray, who's been studying piano for 40 years, Ramon Ray, who's 53 years old, this means anybody can learn a new skill if you put your mind to it. And the only reason you're not good at what you're doing or better at what you're doing just because you haven't put in the work. That's it. So I'm excited to say that I am a client of the musical web, and you can check out the musical web, all the things that the musical web is doing. If you want to learn piano, I'm in it and I'm loving it. There's a community and there's more. So I'm excited. Feel like a kid in a candy store. The musical web with 2Bs.com. Check out what Ayanna's building in the musical web. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, Seth Godin had some interesting advice. And Seth Godin says this. Every day, this blog is automatically echoed on his LinkedIn channel. Seth Godin says that. Over the last few years, the traffic to those posts on LinkedIn is down 90%. It's understandable, Seth Godin says, because platforms evolve, people shift their patterns and interests. Sure. So Seth Godin says he recently did a post on LinkedIn, though, and was amazed to see and discover that within minutes, it had 10 times as much traffic as a typical post does. He did another one about this leap, and it did even better. It's clear the algorithm has changed. So Seth Godin says to help the endless quest for more that most public companies wrestle with. Not to help me, not to help you, but to help the endless quest for more that most public companies wrestle with. The seduction is clear. LinkedIn is sending a message. If you want us to bring you eyeballs, move in, don't link out. Problem 1, eyeballs don't make changes happen. People do. Problem 2, don't check into a motel that makes it hard to check out. So Seth Godin says this big word, and shitification is real. VCs and public markets push the companies they invest in to maximize profits first, please the customers, then double cross them to please the advertisers, finally double cross both of them to please the stock price. So what's the alternative? Seth Godin's advice, own your own stuff, to build an asset you control and to guard your attention and trust carefully. Isn't this part of what I'm doing at the Rundown with Ramon? I have zoneofgenius.com. I own it lock, stock, and barrel. It's my asset. I have my email newsletter. I own it lock, stock, and barrel. It's my asset. We have this show here, the Rundown with Ramon show. It's my asset podcast. All these things you can build and run and morph and change. This doesn't mean we should not be on social media, but it means be careful what asset you own. Be careful whose lock is on the door. If it's a lock that you don't have the key to, be very careful. Seth Godin says this, and if you're a creator of change, of brand, of content, or of art, it's worth considering whether you want to own the assets or just rent them. So as an experiment, this blog is now being shared via Zapier as cut and paste to LinkedIn. Perhaps that will help users who are trapped in their ecosystem be able to read it more easily. It'll probably be stripped of links, which you could find here on the blog. So bottom line here, Seth Godin is bringing us through his journey and saying, hey, listen, warning us, as we said many times. Jay Bear, I first heard this for him. Which land do you want to be on? Land that you own or land that you rent? And maybe you need to be on both. Talking about in this digital world, you should be building up your own digital assets of email newsletter, of websites, have domain names, do your podcast, do your books, things you directly control. And yes, still participate in the social media world. Seth Godin does. There's a more distribution, a more reach there. But be careful where you spend your time and what you invest in and what you're growing. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. By the way, check out Office Hours, brand new offering I have. Those of you said, you know what, we've heard Ramon for a minute. I'd love to get mentoring from Ramon. I'd love to get coaching from Ramon. I'd love to have Ramon help me grow my business. What are Ramon's skill sets? He can help me drive more impact, build more awareness. Maybe it's time for you to publish your first book. Maybe you've wanted to get into podcasting. Maybe you want to do your podcast. Maybe you're struggling with the mindset of entrepreneurship. Maybe you want to build your personal brand. These and more things we're going over in Office Hours with Ramon. Check out RamonOfficeHours.com, RamonOfficeHours.com, and see how I can help you grow your business in Office Hours with Ramon at RamonOfficeHours.com. Woo! This is a great day. Loving it. Maybe this is going to be the best show ever. Alexandria Nicole just showed up. Alexandria Nicole, glad you're here. Check out what Alexandria is doing at Elevate Your Growth, EYGEvents.com, EYGEvents.com. Check that out, that amazing community that I'll be helping to build and grow with and show up in as well. Alexandra Nicole, thank you for being here today. Ding, 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 ding. Moving forward, ask yourself this question: what boundaries are you building for yourself? Josh Patrick writes How to Do Work Differently, and he challenges us that we don't have to do work the same way we've been doing it. The pattern of self-hurt is destroying us. And he says, number one, start with an honest assessment. First, you've got to be brutally honest about where your energy actually goes. Track it for 2 weeks. Where are you giving your energy to? Second thing Josh Patrick says is redefine what success actually means. What does success actually mean for you, and what doesn't it mean? Is it about how many family dinners you can go to, or whether your kids seek you out for important conversations, or whether you have a yacht? Number three, he says create real boundaries and actually enforce them. Boundaries, physical boundaries, when you're home, be home, put the phone in another room, yes, but mental boundaries as well, not to let people take your peace and abuse you. Show up differently at home than you do at work. Here's something that took me way too long to learn. The intensity and directness that makes me successful in business often destroys relationships at home. Next thing it says, build systems that protect what matters. This is important. You're good at building systems in your business, but why not build systems that protect your family time? Are you blocking your calendar? Are you communicating properly? Are you regularly checking in? Do you have annual planning? And accept that you'll miss some business opportunities. Understand that. As my friend Justin Conoco says, let today be day one in your journey and not where you're going on saying someday, someday, someday. This is the key to success in business and in life. Are you building the boundaries that you know you need to build? Curious, if you're hearing the sound of my voice today, you're on the Rundown with Ramon, whether you're hearing it on demand or hearing it live, a challenge for you today. Put boundary in the chat. I know it's a long word. Put boundary in the chat if you know you need help creating even better boundaries. Boundary in the chat. Another choice, another prompt you may want to do if it's hard for you to say no, if that's a difficult thing for you sometimes, or you understand what that's like, put no in the chat. If you understand it, or if it's hard for you, or that's a journey you've been through, learning how to say no, put no in the chat. And I want you to remember this as we go throughout our day today. It's okay to say no. It's okay to put boundaries and say, I'll do this, but I won't do that. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. We've just been talking about the power of boundaries. Boundaries that are for you, that keep you within a certain flow and a lane so you can be the person God wants you to be, so you can maximize your full potential, so you can elevate your growth. Come on now. And boundaries that you say you won't allow other people to cross, or boundaries that you'll say, I will allow this type of person to cross. Kevin Hart has said this. Steve Harvey has said this. The people who were with you back then, they may not be the people who can take you forward in the future. This is a real thing. Alexandra Nicole says our boundaries are ever evolving and have to change over time as our impact expands. Yes, yes, and yes. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, SEO is important. Inc. magazine says marketers are losing their minds. 7 ways companies are optimizing their SEO strategy for search. This is important when people are searching you and what you do and etc. without your name on it. Does SEO AI know how to find you? Tip number 1, train AI to become your best sales rep. This process is akin to word of mouth marketing, but word of an artificial mouth. That means going straight to the source and asking an LLM what it thinks about your company. Number 2, produce niche educational content as we do every single day. Keep your voice distinct and consistent. Do people know that as you and how you show up and how you sound your voice? Number 4, look for content inspiration in the comment section. Comments are a great way to optimize and maximize insights. Prioritize local coverage. This is important. Ronica Cleary, founder and CEO of Philadelphia-based public relations firm Cleary Strategies, who I know, says some of the best AI optimization wins for her clients have come from local news coverage. Number 6, consider Reddit. Founders have noticed an uptick in LLM citations through Reddit. And that's not just anecdotal. Data backs it up. Reddit is powerful. Don't chase trends. While Reddit has been an LLM winner for some brands, some people caution that the platform will not be a silver bullet for every company. One size does not fit all. So don't just be a trends chaser. SEO is important. AI SEO is even more important. And if you're not producing consistent content, if you're not producing quality content that points to all the right places, does all the right things, you're missing out. If you want to connect with some of my team and networks who I know who are great at SEO and more, hit me up. Just email me, Ramon@RamonRay.com, Ramon@RamonRay.com. If you're seriously interested about engaging someone to help you take content to the next level, if you're just a tire kicker, then just go on YouTube or Google it and do your own search and do it yourself. But if you want to engage somebody, you're interested in spending $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month to take your business to the next level, to build that $1 million, $10 million brand, let me know, Ramon@RamonRay.com. William Chilton's here. William, glad to have you here on the Rundown with Ramon. I've gotten quite a bit of business from Reddit, surprisingly enough. Oh, I love that. William, email me a little bit on that. Tell me what you've done, what you haven't done, how it's gone for you. I'd love to hear that little tidbit more. William Chilton, glad you're here today on today's Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, saving money. But we're going to talk about more than saving money. Some people are darn frugal and go too far to save a penny. Simpson is a software maker in Minnesota, added water to her Dawn dish liquid and her Clorox floor cleaner. She stopped buying aerosol glass cleaner and replaced it with a bottle of Windex so that she could add water to make the solution last longer, which is good and understandable. Procter & Gamble reported volume declined 2% in the last quarter in its home and fabric care division. People are saving money more. A U.S. Navy veteran works as a property manager and a financial coach and has been stretching his household spending. Gone are the days of laundry pods, liberal dosing on the dish sponge, or covering all the bristles on his toothbrush with toothpaste. People are saving and pulling back to save more. People are saying, I keep hoping that this is going to be temporary, like we have to deal with this for a little while and it will get easier, but maybe it's not. The penny pitching works. She has been able to slash her monthly grocery bill for her family of $400 to $1,265 last month, down from an all-time high of $1,696 in July. Listen, there's no shame to save money. Saving money is important, but I encourage you, don't be a miser, be frugal. Don't be a penny pincher, as it were, in a bad way. Be frugal, but don't be cheap. Be frugal, don't be cheap. Be frugal, don't be cheap. That's something I want you to take away today. My name is Ramon, everybody. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. We're having a great show. I'm having a great time being here. Glad you showed up, whether you're live like Iana is at the Musical Web, Alexandra Nicole, William Chilton, and others here. Some are just listening. I got friends of mine say, Ramon, I watch your Rundown with Ramon all the time, but I just don't say nothing. All right, that's cool. I'm glad you're here. But it's very important to do that. Definitely check out my friends at BitDefender, bitdefender.com/Ramon, bitdefender.com/Ramon. Do yourself a favor. Check that out to make sure your business is secure. And remember, don't miss out on this content. If you haven't signed up to the Zone of Genius email newsletter, you are missing out. Zoneofgenius.com. Just go to zoneofgenius.com. Sign up to your email list. Don't miss out. And I encourage you, those of you who are like, Ramon, we want to work with you. Ramon, we want you to teach us how to grow a business. We want to follow your journey. Ramon, we've seen what you've been doing. You want to check out Ramon's office hours at RamonOfficeHours.com, RamonOfficeHours.com. I dare you to go there right now, RamonOfficeHours.com, and see how Ramon Ray can work with your business. Welcome to a brand new edition of today's Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, asking questions is so important, and Smart Brief says 7 questions every leader should ask before launching a major initiative. What are the questions a leader should be asking? 7 key questions. 1, does this initiative align with our one big thing? Number 2, have we defined the real problem we're trying to solve? Number 3, do we have the right rhythm and culture to support it? 4, have we stress tested our execution plan? Number 5, what does success look like and how will we measure it? 6, how will we engage both hearts and minds? 7, what will we stop doing to make room for this? Woo, that's powerful. Leaders are conductors, not soloists, bringing people together, and leaders, the best leaders, ask the best questions. Everybody, guess what? My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. Got a lot in store for you for tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. Love doing the show. Love that you're here, whether you're live or watching it in the replay. If you're listening to it in the replay, let me know, and I respond there too. Got a lot going on, doing this, doing that. Today's a busy day for me. I'll be hosting the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce annual meeting, going to the board meeting, going to another event with a friend of mine as we have the holidays and things that are happening at the end. Want to know where I'm at next year? You can definitely see that if you sign up at zoneofgenius.com. You'll see some of the big events I'm going to. One is Scale with Stability Summit in Arkansas. Check that out, scalewithstability.com. I'll be hosting that amazing event. I'll be at the Youth Leadership Conference coming up in January. IYMS.world, Inspiring Youth on a Mission to Success. IYMS.world, Youth Leadership Conference. And I'll be joining James Orsini and others at Creative Con. My friend Julie Loken, Creative Con with an 8. Creative Con. David Welzer, James Orsini, Jim Quick, and others will be there, and I'll be hosting that 3-day or 1-day conference, I believe it is. Listen, be blessed. Have an amazing day. Glad you're here. This is the Rundown with Ramon, and hoping that you have a great day. So I'm out, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully around 7:30. We'll see. I got some things doing, so I hope I can do it. So you'll be part of it. I enjoy bringing you the Rundown with Ramon. If you're ever feeling discouraged, my message to you today is keep on going. If you're ever feeling unworthy, know that you are worthy and you deserve it. Ever feeling that you're not enough, know that you are enough. Ever feeling that you want to quit, well, maybe you need to pivot. Maybe you do need to quit what you're doing. But I don't want you to live in despondency. I don't want you to live in discouragement. I want you to live in victory. That's what I want you to do. I'm going to Myrtle Beach. That's right, Alexander Nicole. I'll be there at the IYMS.world event. Will you be there? Or is that kind of where you're at? DM me, email me. But wishing you a blessed day, knowing that people need you to show up. People need you to keep being here now. This is what makes the world a better place. This is what makes the world great, is humans reaching out to humans and building each other up for success. Ask yourself this question, everybody. Who loses if you don't win? Who loses if you don't win? Therefore, you have to win. You have to keep pushing forward. You have to keep going. Can we all do one thing today? Can we agree today that we're going to make the world a better place? Can we agree today that we'll say, I'm sorry? Can we agree today we'll forgive? This is how we make a better world. Yeah, we can vote politicians. There's angst. We can't help what the crazy people do, wars and death and all kind of things. But in our communities, whether big or small, can show up. Listen, I don't know where that came from, but I thought to encourage y'all today with that. Be blessed. My name is Ramon Ray. Great day. Thanks.